Hi again, everybody. This is Dave Stevens here coming to you for Ability Media from the home offices here just down the road from Hamden. I am so excited to have a special edition of Ability Media now because we've got to talk about something. Our guest today is an amazing man, but he's doing something that no one expected him to do. Now, he did this on the football field, but now he's being a model and he's part of some amazing program for Runway of Dreams this summer. It's a summer of inclusion for adaptive clothing. Let me just show you what that's all about.
It is time to adapt.
Time to adapt the way we think of inclusivity.
Time to adapt how we define inclusivity.
So that inclusivity includes people with disabilities. This is the adaptive fashion revolution.
I believe it, yes I believe it. I can see, yes I can see it. Makes us who we are, who we are.
But this revolution is more than just adaptive clothing.
It's about adapting our attitudes.
The way we view fashion, the way we view beauty.
Adapting the way we view ourselves.
And feeling like we have truly been seen.
On billboards and in magazines, on Fashion Week runways, and in your feed. It's about creating a future that is truly inclusive.
A future where fashion and self-expression
Are possible for everybody. While we have made great progress, this is just the beginning.
Help Runway of Dreams create an adaptive and inclusive future.
by joining the campaign for inclusion at runwayofdreams.org.
That's right. Runway of Dreams is putting on an amazing thing. And my guest today joining me makes us, and this is awesome, I'm so proud of this, I'm the only college football player who ever played college football without legs. And my guest is the only NFL and college player who ever played without a hand. And joining me now is the new Runway of Dreams, I guess, spokesmodel, spokesperson. I'm not sure what we're calling you, Shaq, but it's great to have you here, my friend.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you for having me. It's been a while since we've been able to sit down and actually talk again. But yeah, so I'm a host for the Runway of Dreams, the face of the inclusion product. And it's funny because I met with them my rookie year with the designer. It's funny, we were doing something with Tommy Hilfiger, and I had no idea about adaptive clothing. I had no idea about the clothing of inclusion. And I remember getting ready to, I think it was around my rookie year, I was getting ready for the Paralympics, and then when I got the call about this adaptive clothing, I remember trying on the clothes, the shorts, the button-ups, and everything kind of buttoned itself up, and I was like so stunned and so surprised that as soon as I put my shirt on, everything buckled up itself. I didn't touch anything. And that's when I knew it was times were changing. That's when I knew that it was no clothes that I couldn't wear, and that it's gonna change the vision of clothing for the world, for everybody to see. It's like, it's no matter what you have or don't have, if you want the clothes, you can wear it.
And your whole life has been just like me. People are going to stare at us. You're missing a hand. I'm missing legs. But, you know, getting to look like everybody else, it gives you that confidence. It gives you something. You can't teach confidence. You can only learn to have that, right?
Related, no matter if it's work related, no matter if it's clothes related, we all want to be looked at as a saying. We all want to be looked at as somebody where I can be included just as well as you, and that comes down to clothing too. Feeling comfortable, feeling yourself, and feeling good. You never want to feel left out on why I can't wear this certain type of shorts or pants or this type of shirt. You know, I want to be able to feel good in that type of wear also. So I don't know. It just goes to a point where how important it is to be included and to have inclusion, and for those to be able to come together and work with each other to be able to push a narrative of inclusion. You know, like you said before, everybody always look about what we have and don't have, but never wants to look about the things that we dream about, the things that we want to do, until we kind of take the step to do it ourselves and make an initiative to say, you know what, I'm gonna make sure that we include no matter what you think.
Amen to that. And Shaq, as far as, you're not on the football field anymore, but you're still inspiring and changing lives. And again, being around kids and continuing to showcase, your life's not over. And to be a part of such an amazing program, as far as, I'm wearing an adaptive shirt right now. Again, people don't realize if you're in a wheelchair, sometimes you need that extra back, or in your case or other people's cases, a Velcro, a snap, something like that. But I think the biggest part that they think of is that we don't have money, that we are not a market or somebody that you should brand to. And I think you're here showing those people that, hey, we've got money, but also we can look good when we wear these things.
Look good, feel good type of thing. And, when it comes to joining with the adaptive clothing, I want everybody to see, like, you can swag this out too. It's like there's no limitations to this. There's no limitations to the swag and the confidence that you have for yourself. It's about what you put on and how you wear it. It's not about the clothes that's wearing you. It's the person that's wearing the clothes. And that's why I chose to be with Runway of Dreams. That's why I chose to be a part of this team and this product, because I know the things that it's doing and what the abilities it have to go further on and so forth. I know in the future that it's going to have different clothing lines. I know in the future it's going to have different ideas that's going to come to light. Some people are going to love it. Some people are going to be like, oh, I don't know if that's my swag or not. But you choose your swag, and then whenever you choose it, it's you. It's up for you to wear, and it's up to you to feel included. And whatever clothing line that you want to wear, just find it. Just find it, see what kind of clothes you want, and it's going to be brought to life. There's no limitations. There's no, I can't wear this. Oh, I don't know if this is going to be a fit for you. You find your confidence, you find your swag, and the adaptive clothing and the inclusion of clothing is all going to come for you. And I feel like it just need to have more face. It just need to have more people to come to light. It's like, you know what? We are wearing this. You may not know, but we're going to talk to you about it more.
And you done things that people only dream about doing, as far as what you've done as we take a look at when you were on the field in the NFL. But, when kids and people who are like us can see you, they can go, oh, yeah, I'm like him. He's like me. It gives them that extra thing, because it gives them a role model. It gives them something where we're not supposed to have jobs and be in these roles and do these things. And you have done that. You and your brother have really painted a beautiful picture of what can be done with the support of somebody like your brother and coaches believing in you at Central Florida and all of the places you've been. So do you still feel like you can impact lives, touch lives, and make a difference, even though you're not in the NFL?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, me growing up, I never knew I was going to become the motivation. But, as I get older, as I transition from outside of football, me being able to inspire never changes. And I think that's what kind of sits in the most, whereas like, I'm not done here. That was just a phase. I'm just a small part of inclusion, because it's just like yourself, like being able to do the things that you do. You are setting the example for the next generation to come. I'm just the example for right now. But yeah, definitely, I really feel like I can make a really huge impact off the field, because I never changed the game of when it comes to inspiring others and being a helping hand, or just being a server at heart. Growing up, I didn't know I was gonna become a motivation, and it ended up just happening. And it just really just me living out my dreams. And it doesn't stop just on the field, because I'm just a small pinnacle of being an example of people who want to feel included, those without arms or whatever the case may be. It's not about what you have and don't have. It's about the heart of dreaming, and dreaming for things that you want and going to accomplish it no matter how hard it is. There's no perfect route. There's no perfect way of getting things done. But thing is, when you hone in on the things that you want and actually fight for, you're setting an example for the next person who's going to be looking like, okay, I want to play sports, or I want to be in media, or how do I have the confidence in front of a camera, or how do I have confidence when I'm speaking to other people? And people are going to actually have video and actually have a reference to say, you know what, I seen this guy do it, or I seen this woman do it. It's like, there's no reason why I can't live my dream, because it's already been happening. So it's like, now I just have to believe in myself, just like how they believed in theirs. I'm just the example. You know, it's not going to stop with me. It's not going to stop with you. But the next generation is just going to keep going, and we're just going to be the examples of the next generation.
As we wrap this up, Shaq, I mean, how wonderful is it what Mindy is doing? I mean, somebody who cared enough to think about our needs and putting thought into what goes into a zipper and, you know, jeans that might have Velcro if you're having an artificial leg or a brace or something like that. I mean, what she's doing really is unprecedented.
Oh yes, 100%, and that's why I enjoy working with her so much because you know she represents everything that I represent. And when it comes to having that helping heart, having that server's heart, is like, how can I make somebody else life better? You know, the selflessness that she has to be able to have these thoughts. And I know there's no easy journey when it comes to this, so I can't even imagine the long nights, the early mornings, the stresses, the everything that comes with the knowledge that comes with being able to build something that's so inclusive that's going to help their world, not just the state, not just the country, but the world itself. Because we need people like that. We need somebody to play their role to be like, you know what, I have these ideas, and how can I help? How can I bring these ideas to life that's going to better somebody else's life? It's not about me, it's about who I can help. And that's the thing that represents me. How can I help? No matter what attributes I bring, no matter what I'm saying, how can I be able to be a service to you? How can we make your life better? How can we make your day better? If it's just 1% at a time, and to be able to take the strides that she have taken, and even be able to bring people all together to make this inclusiveness even bigger, it just goes to show the heart that she has for everybody and the love that she gives to see people just at their happiest and the best version of themselves.
Boy, you're looking good. You're sounding good. How you keeping busy these days?
I got into motivational speaking, so I traveled doing that. You know, being part of the Legends Committee, working on a movie, and also getting more into the media side of things. I've been told I have an act to be on camera for media, so I'm starting to get more comfortable with being around it more, and just being that voice. You know, I'm always eager to learn. I'm like a sponge. I never want to feel like I had it all figured out. I never want to feel like football was just the big thing for me. And I always like to, give myself a challenge to learn more. You know, now I'm getting to the media side of things. Now I'm getting to entrepreneurship, and it feels good to be a rookie again and learn from vets, learn from people who've been around the game for so long, and just to better myself as I go. So I'm eager just to keep learning. I'm eager just to keep building, and whatever way I can help, I'm giving it.
And I look back at our times together, those locker
Oh
room
my
things
goodness, I
where
look so young then.
I'm climbing over the pads and they're like, there's this legless dude about to interview this dude with no arm. And your teammates are looking at us like, what the heck is going on here? But it was always so fun to see you and just to see, you and your brother sacking, Aaron Rodgers and you in Philadelphia and all the amazing things that you've accomplished. And man, your light is shining bright, and that smile is so infectious every time that we've been together. I'm so glad our paths have crossed and that you and I have been able to not only know each other over the years, but now we get this opportunity to help Runway of Dreams and Mindy, and you're part of this campaign for inclusion the summer of 23. So for more information, everybody, go to runwayofdreams.org. And Shaq, where can they find you on all your social medias?
Just my name, Shaquem_Griffin, or Shaquem Griffin on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. I'm there. A lot of good things are coming. I appreciate you for always being there for me, always having these good conversations, always smiling, always showing the energy. I appreciate you so much. And like I said, man, we playing our role, and we're going to keep doing it together.
All right. And if they're going to stare at us, let's give them a show, my brother.
Let's do it, baby.
All right. For Shaq and myself, I'm Dave Stevens for this special edition of Ability Media Now from Quinnipiac University. Again, we can all wear what we want to do and look as good as we want because we're the biggest minority in the world with the smallest voice. Thanks a lot. Keep following us on all social media platforms.